Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Bakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well in the doctrine and in the ministry of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And salutation, Shalom to the brothers, the Akim, that's on the highways and byways, pushing the truth in the ministry of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Wait for the day of the Lord, the return, man, and save the elect of the nation of Israel, man, which consider you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So basically, man, I'm gonna get into a lesson about the downfall of America, man, which is Babylon the Great, written in His holy scriptures, man. Cause America is in the Bible, man, but it won't say America. It's gonna be labeled as Babylon, Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Nineveh, Syria, different other ancient kingdoms that's coding to what America is today, man. Cause America took on all these philosophies, and idols that the ancient past kingdoms worship, man. Like Baal, Molech, the African gods, man. The Greek gods, the Roman gods. All that is twisted up into one, man, which is America, which is Babylon, and the word Babylon, Baal, in the Hebrew, meaning confusion, man. Because that's what we have here in America, man. Nothing but confusion, man. And what is the top things that confuse is out of order, man. You got homosexuality, man. You got the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans thinking that they are heathens, man. In all actuality, they are God-chosen people. And the so-called white race, the Edomites, are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, that they are not the Lord-chosen people. They are not the Christians, man. They are not the Israelites, man. But more of, they are the devil, man. And the word devil means deceiver, man. The wicked, man. They're the one that put their images up as them being the Lord-chosen people, betraying themselves to be the Lord, chosen, the Messiah. Saying that they're the Lord Jesus Christ, whose name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, which is a dark-skinned man, not a white-skinned or white man. They're saying that they look the Lord God, who the world really calls Yahweh, is a so-called white man. In all actuality, man, they are so-called black men, man, angelic black men, that rule the earth, man, not so-called white people, man. You white people, you Edomites, has been lying for the past, 5 centuries, man, over 500 years, man. Ever since the Renaissance era, man. When you put your images up as the Lord chosen people and the different saints and judges and kings and rulers that ruled Europe, during that time, during the Dark Ages, which was Israelites, man, Negroes, man, and Haitians and Jamaicans that ruled on the Dark Ages, man, ruled Europe for 1,000 years, man. But when the so-called white man came back into power, starting off with the Bourgeois family, man, the main thing that they did, the number one thing they did is took down all the dark images and put up their images, man, the wicked images, man, portraying themselves to be the God-chosen people. In all actuality, man, they are the wicked, man. And that would deceive, the people then until now, man. Because that's what you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans worship, man. The Cesare Borgia, man. The fake Jesus Christ, man. That had that image, being portrayed today as the Lord, man. In all actuality, that's a false image, man. So basically, man, I'm just gonna get into some scriptures how the Lord is gonna bring America down, man. By different ways of judgment that He's gonna have set here. How He's gonna bring the so-called white man down, the white race, man, the Edomites down, man, and the rest of these heathens. And also how 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans is going to get caught up in the judgment of these so-called white people and the rest of these heathen nations, man. For not returning to your power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who is the power of the Israelites, man. Once again, what's considered you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you confuse faces who bloodline go back to the Latinos, Native Americans, and the Negroes, man. So here go. I'm gonna get into some scriptures, man, proving showing you why this place is gonna be destroyed. But like I said, man, you got homosexuality being pushed, man. On false idols, man. Idol worship, man. Do as thou will, man. Pedophilia. bestiality, man. You know, witchcraft. You know, all in the, you know, the media, you know, the music, you know, the drugs, you know, all, you know, GMO food, fluoride water, you know, poison in the air with the chemtrails, man. All type of wicked is being pushed here among America, here in America, that's destroying you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You Israelites, which the laws, the statute of commandments, which is righteous, was given to us, man, by the way of Moses, man, during the time of deliverance out of Egypt, man. That was us giving the covenant from the Most High until Moses giving it to the children of Israel, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And ever since then, when y'all rejected Moses, all the way up to the time of the prophets, and all the way up to the times of Yahweh Shai coming on the scene, man. You rejected Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. And even in this time, man, once the prophets being brought back to life again through reincarnation, man. For reincarnation is in the scriptures, you know, and the 2/3 are reincarnated back to date, man, to do the same thing that they done ever since the wilderness, man. The time of the deliverance out of Egypt, all the way up to the time of Yahweh Shai being on the scene, all the way up to the time now when they about to get their final judgment. Because Yahweh Shai is going to come back, man. And so-called UFOs, man, which are the chariots of the Most High, man, not angels, man. And he's coming back to bring destruction to America, man. And to you heathens, man, including 2/3 of his own people that betrayed him and don't believe in him, man, and don't want him to be the ruler, man. He's going to get his glory anyway, man. Don't matter if they don't believe or not, man. You know, this it's lucky. Now this is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So the Lord's eyes, man, represent his angels, man. You know, that's in the chariots, man. The so-called UFOs, man. That they see in the sinful place, man. The sinful kingdom, which is Babylon, America, ruling the whole earth, man. Pushing out their false, you know, religions. You know, their false philosophies, man. Their idol worship, man. Their policies on these other countries, man. They going around with their military, you know, going around rape, robbing, and murdering these other, you know, nations or kingdoms or countries, man. You know, saying that everybody got to bow down to them, man. That was, you know, Donald Trump want to push, man. That's why he was saying he want to make America great again, man. Because once upon a time, man, America had a stronghold here on these other countries, man. But now you're seeing that the Most High bringing this place down, you know, through his power, man. You know, by sending up the prophets, going out there preaching his word. You know, now he's having these other countries, man, like Russia, China, even their own allies, NATO, man, the EU, man, are now, you know, breaking up with America, leaving off from America, and joining in with America enemies, man. You know, so the Lord is bringing this place down, man. You have the economic system falling, man. The dollar is about to crash. America is over, you know, $22 trillion in debt, man, and counting. You know, so sooner or later, man, this place is going to crash, man. And the next thing they're going to do is implement the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. You know, you're going to have all type of chaos, man. You're going to have FEMA camps, concentration camps, you know, the lack of food, lack of water, you know, meaning, you know, famine, you know, martial law, when the military take over the government, man, and have military troops, you know, foreign troops, you know, from Russia, you know, France, you know, Europe, England, you know, China, Pakistan, the Arab countries, you know, all of them are going to have their foreign troops over here in America, man, patrolling, you know, the American cities, man, and shutting down, you know, different, you know, counties and cities, you know, that nobody won't be able to move freely. How you people here in America doing today, man. It's going to be all hell is going to break loose, man. There's going to be race wars, class wars, you know, all type of disasters that's going to take place here in America once the Most High finally bring the judgment here in America and you know, and bring, you know, calamities here, man. Verse 8, Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. You know, so, you know, the Lord, you know, seeing this place, all the wickedness that is going on, man. And he's going to destroy it off the face of the earth by the waves of the nuclear missiles, man. And this up and coming World War III that's going to take place. in the near future, man, that's gearing up right now, man, as I speak, man. As the prophets speak, man, from the apostles, the elders on down, man. Mainly the brothers of Great Millstone and those that affiliated with Great Millstone through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. You just now have recently, man, you have, the Asian, countries and coming together, man. And they added 2 more, allies to their group, man. Once they already had Russia, China, to, other countries, man. That's in with the Asian countries. Some type of pact they got together. But recently, man, over yesterday, man, you had Pakistan and India joining Russia and China, man. The Asian countries, man. Showing that these nations are coming together to form a military, man. Because India and Pakistan are known for a great military, man. And all of them are going to come together and bring war against the great whore, man. America, man, aka Babylon, man. I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is going to destroy this place by a thermonuclear fire, man. That's written in the Bible, man. The Holy Scripture, man. But he's not going to destroy the whole nation of Israel, man. He said utterly mean completely. So he's not going to completely destroy the nation of Israel, man. Because there's going to be an elect, man, 144,000. And 1/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, that's going to be saved by the hand of Yahweh Shai, man. When we return with the chariots, man, the so-called UFOs, man. Because if you don't be delivered by the chariots being beamed up, man, you're going to be destroyed here in America by the ways of the nuclear missiles and the other different type of judgment, that's coming here, man. If you don't, make it by, die by before the nukes, man, the nukes is going to finish everything off, man. If they don't die by the hand of any other wrath that the Lord had before the final wrath, meaning the nukes, man. And Yahweh Shai also is going to bring war against America, man, and the NATO, the EU, the beast system, and the rest of these militaries that these heathens have, man. Because the Lord is coming back to claim his kingdom, man, his earth, man, and his glory, man, and his people, man, the Israelites, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, this say the Lord of hosts. So concerning Edom, the Most High is talking about Edom, man. Who is Edom today, man? You so-called white people, man. Because you're not white, man. You red, man. And that's what Edom means. Edom means red, man. So the only red nation here on the earth today that's ruling, and throughout the whole planet Earth, that got their money system, by the money system, the banking system, that control the military got the biggest military, man, and that's spread out all throughout the nation, that rule all spread out through all the countries, man. All you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man, y'all rule Europe, the Americas over here, Africa, Asia, so the earth, like Job 9:24, man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. And you Edomites, you so-called white people, are the wicked, man. Just look at your actions, man. Look at your track record, man. It's full of fear and a field of rape, rob, and murder, man. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, this say the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? So that meaning the Lord is about to take, the wisdom, the understanding that these Edomites have on their left hand side, all the wickedness they doing, man, promoting all this evil, man. The Lord is about to take it away from them, man, and bring them down. Verse 8, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Tedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So the Lord is about to bring that calamity upon you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. Your kingdom is falling, man. You have these other heathen nations coming up against you. Then also you have the nation of Israel waking up, man. The elect waking up, man. Proclaiming their inheritance. Saying that they are the real Israelites, the real Jews. Not you Edomites, man. that y'all are nothing but the devil, man. That y'all not the real Jews, man. Y'all not the children of Israel, but the children of Edom, man. The wicked seed, man. If grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have enough. So, back then, you had grapes, the welfare system where we had, grapes upon, the vines, the trees, man. You had it that when, you gather some grapes and you left the rest of it for the ones who, basically the poor or the ones that in the need, when they eat, man. You didn't just gather all the grapes and have it, be greedy for yourself, man. But this how the Lord compared these devils, man. They're not leaving any grapes, man, or leaving anything else for other people, man. They want all nations to flow on to them, man. You got to go to their banking system, man. You got to follow their laws, and their laws and their statutes, man, which are wicked, man. You got to follow the ways of the government, man. And so the Lord saying, they have all these great riches, the technology they have, the weaponry they have, but they still not satisfied, man. They still want to take over the earth, man. They still want to control everybody, man. All nations, man. And the main thing they want to do is control the people by the RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, man. Verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. And so, so basically, the Lord said you can't hide yourself anymore, man. But once upon a time, man, you white people, man, were once calling yourself the God chosen people. Y'all God-fearing nation, man. Here in America, man, y'all uphold, supposed to uphold the Bible, saying that the Bible is the land of the law of the land. I mean, they're saying that y'all put the Bible on the pedestal and y'all follow and believe in the Bible, man. But now the Lord is showing you that you ain't nothing but hypocrites, man. That y'all are nothing but the wicked that the Bible speak of, man. Look at you elites, man. One part of the time, man, the Illuminati was a so-called secret society, man. Nobody knew about the Illuminati, 50 years ago, man, 60 years ago. Only to the late, 10 or 20 years ago, basically when the apostles and elders came out on the scene, when the Lord rose them up, man, to speak the word, man. Now they being exposed, man. They can't hide themselves, man. The elites, man. They're calling themselves the Illuminati. Now they can't hide themselves, man. We see all the wickedness that they doing, man. They pushing, man, through their agendas, man. And also the Lord have it that they, they speaking and telling on their own self, man. That they coming against each other, man. Showing you that their kingdom is falling, man. The Lord say, because Yahweh Shah saying that if Satan cast out Satan, then the kingdom cannot fall, man. Stand, man. It's gonna fall, man. So they divided amongst each other, man. And the Lord is doing that, man, because he's making Esau bare, man, and uncovering him, covering his, his secret part, showing all his wickedness, man. That they're not the Lord's chosen people, but they are the devil and the wicked that the Bible speak of, man. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not. So they living it up, man. You elites, that the super rich bankers, they living up because they have everything, man. They control everything. Like I say, man, the Lord gave them the earth, man, to rule for a while, man. Why? So the Lord can bring them down and show his power, man. These thou fatherless children, I will preserve them alive. Let thy widows trust in me. So basically, man, the Lord, after the Lord, destroy America, man, he's gonna have it. What's gonna happen? That these Edomites, man, is gonna, and the rest of these nations is gonna go into slavery under the son of the Most High, Yahweh Shah, and his elect, man, the nation of Israel. And then that's what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna have everything, man. We're gonna take them as our slaves. We're gonna take these women, man. Their children, just like how they done us to put us in slavery, man. The Lord's gonna recompense us, man. Pay us back. Pay this devil back for what they've done unto the nation of Israel, man, and the wickedness that they've been doing, man. Verse 12. For this said the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. And so talking about us, man, we drunk of the cup of judgment, man, of slavery, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, being oppressed and being murdered, man, by the heathen nations, man, mainly the Edomites, man, being here in America, divided against each other, man, murdering each other, man, doing all type of wickedness amongst each other, man, breaking the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and not acknowledging our sins or acknowledging our power, man. So we had to drink of that cup, man, for going off against the Lord, man. And now the Lord is about to bring us back, man, by giving us His word and raising us up. And ultimately, the Lord Yahushua is going to come back and set us up, man. But this said the Lord, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup has surely drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So the Lord said, see, we the Lord chose the people when we had to go through slavery, man, catching hell, man, for going against the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, law, statute, commandments, man, and going against Him, man. But He's saying, thou should go and punish yourself, man, you Edomites, man, for all the wickedness that y'all doing, man. But you're not going to go unpunished, man. The Lord is going to come back and bring judgment upon you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, and the rest of you heathen nations, man, that's right along with the so-called white nation, man, the white men. Behold, those who judged were not to drink of the cup has surely a drunken, and art thou that he shall go altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So the Lord say, that you're going to drink of it, man. You're going to drink of the destruction and the slavery, calamities, distress that's going to come upon you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. And it's starting now, man. Look at your kingdom, man. It's falling, man. You can't, keep your New World Order a secret anymore, man. Everybody know about how Esau, you Edomites get down, man. That y'all nothing but a bunch of thieves and a bunch of, murderers, man. Homosexuals, man. Satan worship. Now the Lord is about to come back and visit you Edomites, man, and put y'all in hardcore bondage and bring a hardcore judgment upon y'all. And He's going to raise up His people, Israel, to do it, man. The main people who y'all fought against, man, and brought down, the Lord is going to raise them up to bring y'all nation down, man, and the rest of you heathen nations, man. And our kingdom is going to stand forever, man, with Yahushua, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon a assembly of great nation from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From this she shall be taken, and thy arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And that north country is talking about Russia, man. That's why you see Russia coming back into the scene, man, for the past, 3 or 4 years, man. Vladimir Putin, man. Because Lord having it set up that Russia is going to get stronger, with their nuclear missiles, man, and destroy America in the near future, man. So that's why the Lord say the arrows, man, set your arrows against them, man. Like a expert, man, a man that shoot born arrows, man, that won't miss, man. And they said none of the missiles is going to return in vain, man. So none of the missiles is going to, fail, man. All of it going to fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is Revelation. This is Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, or the Lord of hosts. So the Lord hasn't forgotten about the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Though thou land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul, be not cut off in her iniquity. So the Lord said, flee out of the way, out of Babylon, man, the midst of Babylon, not physically, meaning spiritually, man, and mentally, man. Take your mindset out of the ways of America, man. Stop following these, these false holidays, man. These false religions, man. Going into these churches, man. Following Islam, man. Following do as thou will, man. Trying to seek a career here in America, man. Because this is not our rest, man. You know, you got Jake, you Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans want to find a career in this place, man. Want to be the next rapper, man. The next superstar, man. Movie star. You know, or it's trying to, you know, fulfill your career, your life, man. Not knowing that this place, you know, you should know, but this place is set up for our captivity, man, for our punishment, and this is not our rest. That the Lord is about to destroy this place and send us back and put us back in our land, in the land of Israel, man. You know, when the Lord returns, man, and you know, and judge those gutter rats, man, those false Jews, the Amalekites, which are Edomites, man. You know, he's going to destroy the land of Israel with them in it, but we're going to rebuild our land, man. And the Lord is going to set our kingdom up in that land, because that is our land, man. That's what we're supposed to be waiting and hoping for, man. You know, praying to be part of that elect. You know, those that are in His faith, man. You know, looking for Yahweh Shah to return and set us up in our kingdom, man, in our land. Not here over here in America, man, trying to live it up. And we knowing that this place is going to be destroyed. Those in the knowing, man. But 2/3, you know, the ones that not in the knowing, man, they're going to get caught off guard, man. You know, even though they be told to them by the ways of the prophets, man. Because there's no excuse, man. You have brothers out there on the highways and byways, on every part of the earth, man. You know, all around the world, man. And also you have the word on the internet, man. Through the way of YouTube, man. Videos, man. But these people, you know, 2/3, they take, you know, they being the scoffers and scorners, taking the truth as a light thing, man. Taking you know, the truth as entertainment, man. You know, especially these false Israelite camps, man. You know, so the Lord's gonna, when the Lord bring us, you know, the wrath upon this place, man, ain't gonna be no, I told you, you know, no, we didn't tell you, you know, cause you see us, man. The Lord said your eyes shall see the teachers, man. The Lord said He's gonna raise up His prophets, man. You know, cause right before any time the Lord bring down the kingdom, man, He always sent His prophets out, man. To prophesy and give warning to His people, man. But you know, 2/3 is not gonna take heed, so they're gonna be destroyed, man. But those that take a heed, man, that's in the faith and keep pushing, man, and pray that you part of that hopeful elect, man, to be delivered from the judgment of Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah. Verse 6. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. So the time of the Lord's vengeance is near, man. And He's going to destroy this place, man, with all type of plagues, man. But ultimately, by the ways of the nuclear missiles, man. Verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad. So that's what you see here today, man. The other nations that drunken the wine, you know, the philosophies and the ways, carrying on the ways and the customs of America, man. You know, pushing all they customs aside and taking on the customs of America, man, which is wickedness, man. Now they, you know, through a process of time, now they seeing that America is not that great country once it was, man. They seeing America want to be that bully, man. You know, they seeing that America's debt system, money system is corrupt, man. They seeing that the ways of living is corrupt and it's leading to death, man, and confusion. So now these nations are mad, man. And the main thing they're going to do now is fight against America, man. Babylon the Great, man. Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take palm for her. If so be she may be healed, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. You know, so the Lord said, you know, Babylon is fallen, man, and destroyed, man. It's going to be destroyed. And it's not going to be healed, man. Ain't no making America great again, like DJ Trump saying, man, Donald Trump, man. America's not going to be great again, man. And it wasn't never great for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And the damn sure ain't going to be great for you Edomites, man, because your next step is slavery, man. Being judged, man. You're not going to think you're going to keep on ruling forever, man. As, you know, Psalms 49 say, man, in your inward thoughts, man, you think that you're going to continue on ruling forever, and your house is going to dwell from generation to generation, man. No, it's a set point of time that the Lord has, and He's going to destroy you, man, and send you, put you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, in slavery, man. Because you're supposed to be on the bottom anyway, man. Because the promise was given to Jacob and Israel, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And the nation of Israel, man, his sons, man. And the Lord never broke His promise or forgot about the covenant that He made with the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man, and their forefathers. Um, this is Job chapter 15, verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of his years is hidden to the oppressor. A dreadful sound in his ears, prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. So you have the wicked man, travailing in all his days, man. The Edomites, man, you so-called white people been living it up for ages, man, for centuries, man. Salaki for centuries, man, years after years, man. Now the time has come that the Lord's about to bring judgment upon y'all, man. A dreadful sound in his ear, and prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for the sword. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. So the Lord got the time set, man, that the day of darkness, meaning the judgment of Yahweh Shimon Shah, that he's gonna bring Edomites down, man. Starting out with your elites, man. You super rich bankers, man. Verse 24. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him, as the king is ready to the battle. So the Most High have it set up, man, that these other nations are about to come against you, Edomites, man. America in particular, man. For he stretched out his hand against the Most High, and strengthened himself against the Almighty. So he thinking that he's going to defeat the Lord, man. That's why, you have Trump saying they didn't want to create that space force, man, space military, man. Just a case of alien invasion, man. But they know that, seeing all these chariots and hearing the prophets of the Lord out there, knowing the times that we're in, they knowing that the Lord Yahweh Shah, a big black man, so-called black man, is about to return with the UFOs, man, with the chariots, and bring their kingdom down, man. That's why they think they can take on the Almighty, and they think they can defeat the Lord, man. But they're going to lose miserably, man, with no chance, man. For he stretched out his hand against the Most High, and strengthened himself against the Almighty. He runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers, because he covered his face with fatness, and made collops of fat on his flanks. So he think, because he got the riches, he living wealthy, man. He got the technology, the military. He's prideful, man. The Edomites think they're not going to go down, man. They think they can defeat the Most High, man. That they are the Most High. That they're better than, the Most High. But little as they know, man, the Lord's going to disappoint them, like I say, man. Bring their kingdom down, man. And he dwelleth in desolate cities, in the houses which no man inhabited, which ready to become heaps. Basically the Lord's going to destroy this man, destroy the Edomites, and destroy America, man. Because America's never going to be inhabited again after the nuclear destruction, man. It's going to be a waste land, man, a wilderness, man, a desert, a desolate desert, man. Verse 29. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. So the Lord said, basically the Lord is going to take that power away from him, man, the riches, all his substance, man, that he think that he's going to keep on, living on with, man, pass it on to generation, man. The Lord is going to take all that away from him, man, and bring him down, man, and give it to the nation of Israel, man, and give the power, the authority to the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect. Verse 30. He shall not depart out of darkness, the flame shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. So basically the Lord is going to destroy this man by fire, man. Darkness is understanding, meaning confusion, man. The Lord is going to put Esau back in that confused state, man. Think that, put him in the point that he, he's going to be like, he had all these riches, man, all the sustenance, all the resources, all the, the vast military. But when the Lord bring him down, man, he's going to go back into that sinking place, man, that dark place, man. Back to the bottom, man. The Lord's going to destroy him by the way of fire, man, by the chariots and by the nuclear missiles, man. Verse 14, this is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So basically, when scripture, the Lord got to set up with man. Every man got a time on the earth, that they live and the time that they die, man. Just in particular talking about the Edomites, man. They nation, as they nation, they kingdom, man. The Lord had to set it that they have appointed a time that they reign, living it up, man, in their kingdom, and doing all their wickedness. But it's a point, it's a time and frame, an appointed time, that they ain't gonna pass, man. A line that they can't pass, man. The Lord already got it set, what day and what time and what year that the Edomites is gonna go down, man. We don't know, man. But we keep prophesying and having faith that it's near, man. But only the Most High know, man. And when the Most High Yahweh gives the Son Yahweh Shah the green light, the return, man, to bring this man down, man, then when they're gonna know it, man. But we know it clearly. We clearly see it's near because of the signs that Yahweh Shah gave unto us, man. In Matthew the 24th chapter, man. We seen all the signs that the Lord said to look forward to when the destruction of America and the downfall of the Edomites is gonna take place, and that the Yahweh Shah is gonna return, man, and deliver the nation of Israel, man, the elect, man. This is Nahum chapter 1 verse 2. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power. He will not at all acquit the wicked. So the Lord, he might be, slow to anger, man, but he's great in power, man. Although, it seems like these Edomites been ruling for a long time in their wickedness, man. Like I said, the Lord got a set time that, the Lord is going to come back and put a stop to all their wickedness, man, and bring their kingdom down, man. That's why he's slow to anger, but great in power, man. But the wrath that the Lord is coming with, man, is going to be like no other wrath that ever took place here on the earth, man. No other disaster or destruction that's going to take place, man, that never took place before, man. You talking about nuclear missiles, man. World War III, man. Mass casualties, man. So that's going to be a great, the Lord showing his great power, man. Although he's Terry, man, he's slowing to anger and let these Edomites, man, and let these wicked Israelites, man, continue on in their wickedness. Like I say, but the Lord has got a time set that he's going to show that great power, man, and bring that great judgment, here in America, man, and amongst the earth, man, throughout the earth, man, and to these other heathen nations, man, and to 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. So the Lord is about to show his great power real soon, man. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind, in the storm, in the clouds, or the dust of the feet. So that's the way, one of the main ways the Lord is going to bring destruction. Like I say, man, by Yahweh Shah, man. When Yahweh Shah return with the angels, man, with the so-called UFOs, man, they're going to bring a military, man, basically military, man, and bring war against these Edomites, the NATO, and the rest of the heathen nation, and to 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But the Lord Yahweh Shah is coming back with war, man. Not no peace and love, man. Only one he's gonna bring peace and love to is to the elect, man. The 144,000 and 130, man. But the rest of these people that's outside of the elect, man, is designated for destruction, man. This is Revelation chapter 17 verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet, but received power as the kings 1 hour with the beast. So the 10 horns represent the EU nations, man, that rule by the Edomites, man. So the time gonna come, man. The Lord's gonna bring them 10 horns together, man, and give them power, man. In that time, man. During the time of World War III. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength to the beast. Represent the NATO, man. Their military, man. Their system, man. Which is part of the military is part of their system, man. And they're gonna control it, man. They're gonna use it. basically they nuclear missiles. And they have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. This shall make war. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. So they're going to make war with the Lamb. The Lamb represent Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so that's why they want to get these big space military, man. You have all these other, nations that have, space military. But America want to advance days, man. You know, they got weaponry out of space, man. Trying to, meet the Lord, man. Not knowing, man, them doing that, man. They in the Lord domain, man. The Lord is in the heavens, man. That's where they dwell at, man. So you in the Lord Yahweh Shai territory, trying to go and to fight him, man, in his own territory, man, that you unfamiliar with, man. Cause men here is just placed on earth, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai is universal now, world, galaxy, man. They control all things, man. For every other planet, from the, that to Earth, man. So you going into the Most High and His Son and the angels' domain, man. And you're gonna lose, man, because they have home field advantage, man. So to say, man. And your military, the militaries and the weaponry is not gonna compare to what the power of Yahweh Shai have, man. And He's gonna overcome them, man. Bring them down, man. Destroy their military, man, and their kingdoms. They shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For the Lord is Lord, for He is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they are with Him are called and chosen and faithful. So you're not going to bring down the Lord, because Yahweh Shai is above all other creation, man, that the Most High made, man. He's the Lord of lords, the Kings of kings, man. The undefeatable, man. So and the ones that are going to be with Him, His elect, is the chosen, man, also going to be with Him, man. To fight against you heathens, man. And bring this kingdom down and set up the kingdom, man. Because the Lord's going to use us also, man. Hopefully, I'm part of that elect, man. And, that the Lord's going to raise up the house of David, man. Mighty men to claim their kingdom and to claim the Israel, man, and their heritage, which is the earth and everything else, man. So, praying that I'm part of that number, me and my Akim, man. Praying that we part of that hopefully elect, man. Because the Lord's going to have great things for us, man. And we're going to be side by side with Yahweh Shai, with the rest of the angels also, to fight against our enemies, man. And it'll be a blessing. It'll be a blessing, man, to be partaker of that, man. To be part of this, the elect, and to bring your enemies down, man. And ultimately rule with Yahweh Shai, man, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, man, the supreme power, man. That's what brothers here are waiting for, man, and having faith in, man. Not this, this crumbling, society or this world, man. That's end up but full of wickedness, man, and confusion, man, and against the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. We're waiting for life, man, which is Yahweh Shai, man. That's gonna set us up, man, and we're gonna rule forever, man. Verse 15. He said unto me, the waters which thou hast saw, which thou seest, where the horse sit, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. So the horse represent America, and the waters represent the people, man. The people, you have all nations and tongues, meaning you have all nations from outside of their countries that come over here to America, man, and want to live it up, man. They wanted that, and they said a whore, because a whore, basically sleep with any man, man. Spread herself open to any man, man. And that's how these other countries look at it as America, man, as an opportunity, to get days, man. You have the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, the other Edomites, that's over there in Europe. You have Africa, the Australians, all other nations, all nations are here in America, man, that come from different other countries. They right here in America, man. That's why America is known as the boiling pot, man. To say, man, because all nations are over here, man. But the Lord haven't for them to be over here, because they're gonna be destroyed, man. If some of them don't flee back to their home, which some of them are doing now, man, going back to their own country, because they seen this place falling, man. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, they shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and they shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So after, they war with Yahweh Shai, man, Yahweh Shai come back and, bring destruction upon this place, man. He delivered the elect, man. the 144,000, the 1/3, the elect of nation of Israel, you're gonna have the beast NATO, come together and shoot their missiles on America, man, and completely destroy America, right along with Russia and these other countries, man, that got nuclear capability. And this is why. Verse 17. For Yahweh had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give the kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So the Most High is going to be the one that's going to put the spirit on these the NATO troop. The NATO, the European system, man, and the rest of these other systems, Russia, China, all they got nuclear capability. The Lord is going to put it in their mind to destroy America, man, to press their buttons and to shoot their missiles and destroy America, man, because it's going to be the fulfilling of the Lord's will, man, and showing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they control everything, man. All these nations got missiles and they had them from years now. You would think that a nuclear missile or nuclear war would have been break off, man, but it's the Lord that chose that choose everything and controls everything, man. So the Lord got a set time that he's going to put it in these nations' mind to destroy America, man. And that time is approaching and nearer, man. You can feel it, man. You can feel the days, the weeks, and the months, speeding up, man. Time speeding up. If your eyes and your spiritual mind open, man, we hastening in the day of the Lord, man. We seeing this place about to be destroyed, man, by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reign over the kings of the earth, meaning the city or the land that they about to destroy, man. The kingdom they going to destroy. That woman, which is America, man, is going to be destroyed, man, by the hands of these other nations, man. Mainly Russia and the EU, man. And then all those that got nuclear capability is going to destroy America, man. And it's going to be the fulfilling of the Lord, man. So and after the destruction of America, man, and the Lord delivered the elect from the destruction of America, and from different parts of the earth or the world where the elect is scattered to, man. When the Lord delivered them out of the calamities, because the calamity is going to be all over the earth, man. But the main destruction is going to be America, man. And the other countries also is going to get hit with nuclear missiles. But the main country that's going to get devoured by the fire, man, is America, man. And the elect that's scattered amongst all nations and spread out through all the earth, the Lord is going to deliver them by the chariots, man. And this is what's going to take place after, the Lord delivered them. And the time going to come when the Lord, come out of the, send his elect, bring the chariots back down upon the earth and place the elect back on the earth, man. The reign, the nation of Israel to reign and claim their kingdom, man. One of the first things that's going to happen, man, is this right here, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So basically, man, the Lord said, if you have understanding, man, hear this, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So after he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. So that righteous judgment, man. You have all these elites, the Illuminati, they're gonna be saved, from the destruction of America and the nuclear missiles, man, and the judgment of the Lord during that time. Why? Because they're gonna be reserved for slavery, man. And those two are the other remnants, the remnant that's gonna be left behind of the heathens, man. The Lord's gonna have it set up, man, that when the elect come out of the chariots, man, and set up the kingdom of heaven on earth, which is the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth, man. The first thing that the elect is gonna do, man, is gather all these heathen nations, man, starting off with the elites, man, the Illuminati, the super rich bankers, man, and put them in captivity, man. And they're gonna have to build up our kingdom, man, for 1,000 years, man. For 1,000 years they're gonna have to build up our kingdom, man. And after that, the Lord's gonna get rid of the whole nation of Edom, man. He's gonna destroy every last white person, man, or white nation, man. You Edomites, man. So no matter if y'all, trying to fight against the Lord, y'all trying to hinder this word, man, come at brothers, man. Trying to stop the brothers, videos from being put up, trying to keep the brothers from off the highways and byways. You're already set in stone, man. You know, already written, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to fulfill his will, man. You had your time that you ruled here in America, man. You Edomites. You know, you had your time ruling the world. Now your time is done, man. The Lord got it set up that you nations, all the rest of you nations, you heathen nations, is going to fall, man. Soon Yahushua return, man. And we can't wait for that moment, man. Because we've seen it clear, man. And we pray that the Lord, you know, continue to give us the power and the strength to endure, man. But we're going to be partakers also until Yahushua bringing this, you know, this kingdom down, man. You know, so brothers, you know, keep fighting and keep pushing, man. Because America's done, man. And it's on its way out, man. You know, you got a lot of people want to hope for this place. And, you know, and this our captivity, man. We hoping in the Lord to deliver us and loose us from our yoke of iron, man. You know, from this captivity, man. You know, don't worry about the 2/3 and the non-believers, man. You know, just keep worrying about the brotherhood, those that's in the spirit, man, doing the right thing, man. Keep fighting, keep studying, man. Keep pushing. You know, keep praying to the Lord, man. The Lord surely about to return and bring salvation to Israel, man, to the elect, and bring death and, you know, judgment to the elites, man, the Illuminati, man, and the rest of these Edomites and these heathens, man, and to 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that's not going to get with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, but you're going to be, you know, come back on the other side when the kingdom is established, man, because you're going to come back through the loins of the seed of the elect, man. Like I say, through reincarnation, man. So all Israel is going to inhabit the kingdom, but the elect is going to be the first fruits, man, the first ones that get first dips on everything, man. You know, then that's what brothers here, you know, mainly at Great Millstone, and those that in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and looking for and fighting for, man. So like I say, man, brothers, keep fighting and keep pushing, man. Hope this video been edifying, you know. Till the next time, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Wakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. And Shalom to the Akim, man, the house of David, man, the hope elect that's on the highways and byways in his ministry, uplifting the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, holy and strong in the faith of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, hastening in that great day of the Lord return, man. Shalom.